Welcome to the noon edition of Arirang News on National Liberation Day, or Gwangbokjeol in Korean, the day Korea was liberated from Japan's 35 years of colonial rule. I'm Kim Bo-kyung. At a ceremony on Thursday morning to mark National Liberation Day, President Yoon set out a new roadmap for the unification of South and North Korea, based on expanding freedom and democracy for North Korean citizens while inviting Pyongyang to re-engage in inter-Korean dialogue. Reflecting on the South's economic growth and prosperity based on the values of freedom and democracy, Yoon laid out 7 initiatives to strengthen North Koreans' human rights and help them embrace unification with the South in seeking freedom and prosperity. He proposed establishing an inter-Korean working group between both Koreas to discuss a wide range of issues, including economic cooperation, human exchanges, cultural exchanges, and disaster response, as well as denuclearization. In honor of this historic day, the National Museum of Korea is showcasing special artifacts to remember those who sacrificed their lives for the nation's independence. Yoon reports.
South Korea celebrates National Liberation Day on August 15th, the day Korea regained independence from Japan in 1945 after 35 years of colonization. This day honors the sacrifices of countless individuals who fought for freedom. This year, the National Museum of Korea is running a special exhibition on the independence movement, focusing on the work of activist Na Seok-ju.
This exhibition is meaningful because it features letters from activist Na Seok-ju, which are being displayed for the first time.
Independence activist Na Seok-ju's letters detail his plan, which involved bombing institutions that were exploiting Joseon's resources and ultimately ending his own life. Though less known than some other Korean activists, the detailed letters reveal his dedication and efforts to expose the injustices of his time.
It's just the story of wanting peace and wanting to be free and to do, what he did to sacrifice his life for what he felt was freedom for the country. And so just really fascinating to read the details and to learn a little bit more about all the history. So.
He threw bombs. Na Seok-ju was a remarkable activist.
Another special display honors the 79th anniversary of National Liberation Day. The Korean national flag is called the taegukgi, and this is the oldest remaining example dating back to at least 1891. King Gojong presented the flag to his American diplomatic advisor, Owen Denny, and it is thus known as Denny's taegukgi.
Just the evolution of the design and the colors, and I like how with the harmony and bringing in the yin and yang and then the different elements of the earth, and just to represent the country is really unique in my perspective.
The special displays of activist Na Seok-ju's documents and the taegukgi will be on view until October 9th.
Alongside the special displays, the National Museum of Korea's permanent collection features artifacts from the Joseon dynasty, so be sure to explore them.
Curator Yoo Se-rum said she hopes the exhibition will help people reflect on the meaning of liberation. Yoon, Arirang News.
Meanwhile, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida sent a ritual offering today to the controversial Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo, while some cabinet members and politicians made in-person visits. This is according to Japan's Kyodo News, which cited sources from the Liberal Democratic Party. The Yasukuni Shrine is regarded as a symbol of Japan's past militarism, as it honors not just the souls of Japan's more than 2.4 million war dead, but also some Class A war criminals. Prime Minister Kishida has not visited the shrine, but has been sending ritual offerings since taking office in October 2021, while current cabinet members and lawmakers have made in-person visits for 5 years in a row. U.S. Central Intelligence Agency Director William Burns is headed to Qatar for ceasefire talks in Gaza on Thursday. In a briefing on Wednesday, White House spokesperson Karine Jean-Pierre stated that the CIA director, alongside Brett McGurk, the National Security Council coordinator for the Middle East and North Africa, will be heading to Qatar. She added that amid heightened tensions in the Middle East, diplomacy plays a key role and that the ceasefire negotiation is crucial. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was also to attend the ceasefire talks, but with rising uncertainty, he had put the trip on hold. Despite the efforts, however, it has been reported that Hamas is unlikely to take part in the ceasefire talks, which raises the possibility of attacks on Israel from Iran. An extreme heat wave has been baking the country for weeks. So far, it has led to thousands of heat-related illnesses. An Sung-jin covers the causes of the heat wave and what to do to stay safe.
South Korea is unbearably hot, even at night. Tropical nights in Seoul, where temperatures remain above 25 degrees Celsius, have continued for 25 days, marking the second longest stretch in history, just behind the 26 days recorded in 2018. As of Tuesday, at least 2,500 people have reported heat-related illnesses such as dizziness, fever, vomiting, muscle cramps, and severe headaches. 22 people have died. The Korea Meteorological Administration says a strong high-pressure system is covering the Korean peninsula.
In the mid-upper levels of the atmosphere above Korea, both the hot and humid North Pacific high-pressure system and the hot and dry Tibetan high-pressure system are firmly established. During the day, temperatures rise further due to sunlight, leading to the heat wave.
So far, the average daily high for Seoul this August has been 33.7 degrees Celsius, with temperatures peaking on Tuesday, August 13th, when they reached 36.4 degrees. Experts say climate change and the geographical characteristics of the Korean peninsula are the main factors behind this.
The ongoing heat wave is due to changing climate patterns. While similar heat waves have occurred in the past, the combination of heat, humidity, and rainfall during the summer is partly due to the geographical characteristics of the country.
He also emphasized that urban residents are advised not to excessively use air conditioning and should use parasols outdoors and drink water frequently to lower the risk of heat-related illnesses. In rural areas, especially for the elderly, it's important to avoid working outdoors during the daytime, as the extreme heat can be life-threatening. Professor Moon predicts that summers will become hotter and more humid each year. He also said long-term measures are necessary to deal with urban heat, including ventilation and airflow systems between buildings. He also suggested creating green cities by planting vines on building exteriors and establishing rooftop gardens.
We need to create more urban forests, plant more trees in living areas, grow vines on building walls, and establish green rooftops. These efforts can reduce the urban heat island effect and absorb carbon dioxide.
The KMA expects the summer heat wave to continue until around August 23rd. An Sung-jin, Arirang News.
The World Health Organization on Wednesday declared mpox a public health emergency of international concern, the highest level of warning under international health law. Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox, has been spreading across parts of Africa, with patients displaying symptoms such as rashes, enlarged lymph nodes, headaches, and fever. The emergency alert had been lifted in May last year, but the WHO decided that with a deadlier strain of the virus, the severity of the outbreak has increased. At least 16 countries in Africa have been affected, and the strain has seen rapid spread in the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Korea time. Goodbye.